looking at the game of Kumasi Asante Kotoko and the Karela United all the way in Tamale boy, interesting issues in the P frame which we need to talk about it and do digest to it. The first thing is obvious regards to Asante Kotoko and the Karela United game, the pitch match, so and the game was played on. Now, and then me sure say in most of the major sports shows I be in Ghana, from the state of the Aliu Mahama Sports Stadium has been a trending issue. Almost to be a count and it's quite sad, it's quite pathetic that a state that we believe say a football nation, yababe do this level when you analyze one important element of the game, which is the pitch. We see a kind of so now you realize that Ghana we are lacking, and there's no conscious effort to fix things or make changes. Now, so share Kotoko Karela now, it might just be a portion of the problem. But if you're analyzing it from a bigger picture or from a bigger point of view, the Black Stars of Ghana decided to camp here in Ghana ahead of the AFCON 2023. And sadly, the national stadiums now in a good state to host the Black Stars. Accra Sports Stadium in December, the Igbo shows in Tina Adane at the forefront. Tamale no nenye Esipon Cape Coast and Takwari, which is Esipon and Cape Coast, is a disaster. Then now Baba Sports Stadium because Kotoko Olympics boy had to flow ball medium ball Dreams FC bono. The park now the ability to withstand that amount of pressure never form. So Black Stars needed to go and play their matches or train at a Captaincy, an individual. The facility and the Honomkoye training. And that is the state of Ghana football. And when it comes in terms of park, I see Swakan. You're now here ball now here park now or rebel. One is not good for the image of the game. It's not good for the players. Ubeka so say players need be almost channel, ball through man do the top level. And I always answer this question with one thing. One statement said, time and our primary school, say, send a teacher in a chair while there, and then your man a teacher in a chair or and one a coach with JSS, I won't go any. As you grow in life, things are supposed to change. So if we want to accept, say, a born, which is not even right, sa college manabo football because I want to pick injuries now, and maybe a long-term career. No. See, I did that comparison just to defend the argument. Some about football park it shows how pathetic or the current sad state I am as a nation when it comes to football. So, and now first thing we observed from the game was that horrible pitch. Other teams in Isia kind of, and it's nowhere close to a pitch that should be accepted for professional football. See, and also. It's nowhere close to pitch. I see a G2 near professional football. It was sad, terrible, and also a disaster. Now, a pitch we saw the now player club are spending huge amounts of money. I had an investment when you saw ball. And more money na so far so it was a park front in Nipana Kwakukra na club na Kwakuboka. So the authorities in charge must start acting. The excuse of dry season, of course, so other places, but they are fixing their park because many go home, say and my game that was not a good observation. In Karela versus Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Now the next key observation, the FA Cup slogan, Obiano, a strike again, and when Kotoko played against Karela. So the FA Cup is a tournament we believe it is a tournament that gives us shocks and surprises. A amount of shock now, amount of surprise now we must show. Now and then that was what happened. Karela United at the moment, so we had Ghana Premier League now. Omo that the 17th position and Omo battle relegation. Omo making changes in their technical department. Shaibu Tanko out for Abubakari Damba on the step in as an interim manager. Whilst Karela cancel many a new manager. Asante Kotoko on the other hand were in a smooth sail. What you say? One ball Prekum Chelsea, Nations FC, Mediama, Legon Cities, Out to Foot, Great Olympics, RTU, Bofakwatano, and Bepianu Gold Stars. 9 matches for Asante Kotoko and they were unbeaten. But surprisingly, Karela United, one way or the other, the Ubia slogan strike and Momo finding a way to defeat a team of Asante Kotoko by 2-0. It was an emphatic scoreline. Discipline Asante Kotoko. The issue about weather and how the players from the southern side can adapt to the weather condition, how harsh it is, because I know I'm cooling break, but the bottom line is Karela United had the Kotoko to a more proper position, and it was scoreline. Now ahead of the game, how many people be a chance? Say among what they expected to happen in the game. Kenya the scoreline say Karela Kotoko by 2-0, but that was the scoreline. So now in the MTN FA Cup, there is no Asante Kotoko, there is no Hard to Folk. Last season it was a Kim Faisal Dreams FC final, which was a surprise. And the man Dreams they call Africa. And this season, Nania FC ko yi Hard to Folk free mo, and then Karela United Asante Kotoko free. So FA Cup Obiano for a team that is battling relegation. Their fate at the moment, some bit may stay in the Ghana Premier League, it is hanging. As against a club, all pray for the league, but one way or the other, what me are finding ways to beat them, Yambo Karela team number so. And the FA Cup keeps on giving us shots, and yesterday was another. Well, the third observation is that Julius Oforizigi and then George Infege helped me and grab the opportunity. So we have Asante Kotoko this season. And what you realize is that a black coach Ogu move called a 3-back now, a transformer Nyoma Emma Asante Kotoko. So a 3-5-2 system, and a coach decided so with 2 forwards, and it was Ukwala and a branch of an Isaac Kopo. Now I know Kotoko Tamale, which was on Sunday. Isaac Kopo and Timian Kobe. So there was the need for a new partner for Abrante and Steve Mukwala. And then and Julius Oforizigi about the conversation. Ziggy was the one Kotoko even starting the season on the chance to lead the Kotoko attack. Opeki an injury, so the pecking order no actually. Now he is back and he had a chance to start alongside Abrante and Steve Mukwala. And I'll be honest with you, it wasn't a good appearance from Julius Oforizigi. Then Kotoko changed Figi rather. In the game, George Infege free bench by, and we were expecting Infege's unfair BB mission. But the only thing I became Infege after so free bench by was a yellow card in Infege Bepeke. Apart from that, he was a total passenger in the game, and he did not contribute anything significant to the Asante Kotoko attack. At the time, Ana Kotoko that formed by 2-0. Because coach himself the Infege ba on be full up attack, non for maturity mission. Now on pushing the Kotoko team forward. And that was not the story of George Infege after so free bench by. So the third key observation was that Julius Oforizigi and George Infege did not grab the movement. They say clearly about the obvious said Kotoko will need Isaac Opon to come back and fill that particular position. Because name and name so name a call what I say now FA Cup Yamo Bisumbobino Brantiana boy in actually said they did not bring the best out of Mukwala. They did not do anything solid enough to make a case for themselves, and that was not a good opportunity. Sam Rantiano, Omufeli said Omograbe against Karela United. Move on to the fourth observation, which is the absence of Dada Ibrahim. It's raising a lot of questions. The last game I'm a Kaiser Dada the Dama Asante Kotoko was Kotoko Samates. After that, Dada is not in option again for Kotoko. And he's not even making the 20-man squad. There's a player who moved from the level of the Blasters World Cup team na Dada to now not making Asante Kotoko bench? And it's a big question. It's a big question. What is happening to Dada Ibrahim? It's a big question. Is there an issue of form? Because he's the captain of the team. Captain of the team there. If FA Cup mpo, what you say? Won't mean make a squad for the FA Cup. Na in fact so the team no kra na ye kano. Unka main team now we lose position to Freddy Kasari. But the question someone will ask and said, you can't even make the bench, Anna. And that's the multi-million question. You can't make the bench, Anna. Because at least if you are making the bench, it raises a lot of confidence. So when you make a team na muna mean team ura bench crowd me team ura be Bobby. But now you are not even making the bench of the club. How can you get back to the stage where the national team now team Bobby? So it's a big question. What is exactly wrong with Dada Ibrahim? It's something that we must probe in. But watching the Kotoko team, monitoring air commentary and all that, it was a question, and I maybe someone said, what really happened to Dada? And the Kwako is a place in the Ramco Blasters no more and Momo. Look at someone like Richard Atta. At the point now, Blasters no one, who they see Joseph Addo, who they see Stephen Adams, who they see, and now Dada Ibrahim. Into a more from the local game, team rise could do Blasters, team also call many kakra. You might talk about a very Richard Ofuri. But apart from that, a Kwako is a local based player. Goalkeeper no obenya call up obeko but don't who the baby boom now feeling more the monarch na era and he's not able to live up to expectation. And I kept on asking myself the question, what exactly is wrong with Dada Ibrahim? Now the fifth observation is the usual problem with Asante Kotoko, which is missing of chances. And in yesterday's game, monitoring discussions, monitoring whatever commentary na ni etiri nyina no. Ade baako yɛ obvious and it wasn't the best. And I know say Asante Kotoko and Karela nyina they missed a lot of chances. I think as a country we need to sit back and learn how we can develop our game in terms of goal scoring, because an act of scoring goal no be thing at the amount of Ghana, and all of us we are struggling to score goals, we are struggling to create chances, and your ball na no chances never intimi convert. And there was an accusation on Ziggy, Mukwala, Infegi, said they had chances and sent come try some of the ball. Everton net, but that was not the story. It has some prep ball need the idea grab some say chance, and that is something that we should work on moving forward. Now the seat observation is the problem with Kotoko and Tamale. The last 3 games are Kotoko Tamale, Melusu. RTU twice, and now Karela United. And don't forget, in the Ghana Premier League, Kotoko Tamale 2. They will go and play RTU away, and they will play Karela United away. What exactly is also wrong with Kotoko when they are playing home away from home, and when they are playing in Tamale? Because Obako venue back 3 times, now you know will lose by conceding 2 goals. It is not a pleasant one. Okay, last season last 2 seasons and this season the FA Cup so it's something the team must work on moving forward. And yes, Tamale will become a bad area for Kumasi Asante. The last observation was Emmanuel Kotei. He played as a right centre back, and Justice Billy move back the middle. Now, before I even move to Kotei, what I can say is that Kotei. What I can say is that the injury of Sharif Mohammed, the injury of Sharif Mohammed will really worry Asante Kotoko, because Asante Kotoko team no one checking the Nyoma or ya, and Kabile will operate as a right centre back for Sharif Mohammed to play as the defensive midfielder. But that was not the story, because Sharif Mohammed now is injured. So Blay have to move into the defensive midfield for Kotei to be in the right centre back position. And it wasn't a bad game for him. I mean, a player about right back near the right centre back position. He played well, but I still think the Kotoko team will need some level of adjustment. So Blake can move back to the right centre back position for another player, some about the defensive midfielder. It won't be a bad one for them. But all in all, it is obvious that the Juma Kotoko team no are moving forward. They said the technical team no. One 8 million, no more session your may. Neboa, a match team of Kumasa Asante Kotoko. It's me konen. Still, a Juma team no. And normal band, the finishing of the team, a year, the defensive organization, and how the chemistry between them. Because it was a new back three. Kotei, and Sharif Mohammed, and Asante Nuruddin. So they were adjusting together with Justice Blay in front of them. No, these are all things as a team. No, or to be moving forward. With Jumedi or Moody, Edema Asante Kotoko.